In terms of coming up with concepts for this next project, I wanted to do something, I wanted to do something different and not, kind of just stay in the same place that I was in the past. I really wanted to express my feelings between California and Boston and how that affected me. I was trying to look for a new sound for this album. I've worked with a lot of producers over the years, David Wilson, Dylan Hulse, Moritz Braun. All of them bring so much to the table. But in terms of really figuring out and finding the sound of this album, I think the clear choice was famous German composer Hans Zimmer. Famous German composer Hans Zimmer, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so honored to have you here. I appreciate all of your films. I can't even believe you're here right now.
It is a pleasure, Zed. I've always wanted to collaborate on a hip-hop album.
I'm so honored to be here. Let me just tell you a little bit about the project. The album's called Los Angeles, and it's about me leaving California and coming to Boston, when I went to school for Berkeley. And when I left California, I really didn't feel confident in myself, and they were just kind of two very different worlds. And it's a lot of different things. It's about the dichotomy between these two places and how I feel about them.
I think it's a great idea, Zed. So musically, I think what we are talking about is something that speaks of personal growth and change, but also not forgetting who you are. I think I'm right there?
Exactly. Yeah, you got it right on the money.
So this is my idea, Zed. We get a guitarist. The best guitarist in Vienna. I know
that sounds wonderful.
His name is Franz. He's fantastic.
That's
we love
amazing,
him.
Yeah.
We start him off with just a solo. So it's just him by himself doing the guitar solo. Yeah. That's how the album begins, and it's slow, and it's building, it's building really, up, and then we set him on fire. We set him on fire, and then we turn him loose in a room full of exposed, frayed electrical cables. And then, while he is running around burning and being shocked at the same time, we record all of that. We slow it down 1,000%. We add a single haunting oboe. And that is the sound of the album. What do you think?
Okay, I disagree.
Oh? What's wrong with it?
Look, Hans, I just want something more modern, just a little bit more.
Okay, so more natural.
Well, yeah, that would be great.
Okay. What if we go back to nature?
Right, okay.
What if we actually go into the forest? And we are recording the ambient sounds of nature around us.
Yes.
The birds and the winds through the trees. And it's very serene and it's very calm. And we get a grizzly bear.
What?
We tie a tuba to his face.
What?
We shoot him out of a cannon into an exploding volcano.
Why?
And the bear is burning to death and he's screaming, but all that's coming out is the tuba sounds. And we record this and we add a single haunting oboe. And that is the sound of the album. You don't like it? It's missing something.
Yeah, I feel like it's not just...
Huge drums.
No.
Yeah, in all of my scores, I always have huge drums.
You don't need huge drums.
19 huge bass drums.
That's way too many bass drums.
You are right. 36 bass drums.
It's a comical amount of bass drums.
You are right. 311 bass drums stacked on top of each other so that when you hit the top one, all the drums below it get hit.
Hans, that's not how drums work. Listen, I just want something that sounds pleasing to the ear. Can you just something simple and pleasing?
I have it.
Right.
I know just what you're going for.
Right.
We get a children's choir.
Yes.
We get a great children's choir. They are based in Chicago. I know them.
Yeah.
They are fantastic.
Right.
We get them singing some gospel music.
Oh, beautiful.
And so all the kids together and they're
Right.
singing, and it's just filling you up with a kind of spirituality which is not found very often in today's world.
Yeah.
And then we tell them there's no Santa Claus.
Okay, how about I start? How about I start that? How about I start this conversation?
Yeah, no, I want to hear from your ideas.
Yeah,
of course.
Definitely.
Of course.
Okay, so what if we just start with piano? Just a piano, just kind of like playing the groove and the motif, and then we have a sub bass there, that you normally hear on rap songs.
I like it.
Nice delay, nice reverb, just really explore the ambient space, and then you have like a melodic motif just come in, just like maybe a couple bars in, just like Da 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 da.
I like it. I like it.
And it's coming in and energy's building, and then right like 8 bars in, the drummer's about to just smash in
and then we shoot him.
No, Hans!
We shoot him with an anti-crossbow.
Hans!
Right in the lung.
Hans!
So all that's coming out of him is a wheezing gasp as his lung is slowly filling with blood. It's a very painful way to die. And we record that, and then we take the slowly dying drummer, we put him inside one of those machines that crushes cars into a cube, yeah? And then inside of that, we also put a bunch of jack-in-the-boxes, which have all been pre-wound. So they are going off, and you're hearing Pop Goes the Weasel, but then there's also the screams of this dying man. And then we add a single haunting oboe. And that is the sound of the album.
You know, I'm just gonna do this on my own.
Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Christopher Nolan loves this shit.